This is a look that I wore with my, it's a black and white dress with flowers on it. It's a Ann Taylor Loft dress. And I used the NYX Nude on right here, mixed with this brown here. And then I used this shade here in the crease. And I used this shade here, as my highlight shade. First thing I did is use my Too Faced shadow a little bit, goes a long way, and I take it up to the brow bone. Was the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in dark brown. And I put that all over the lid. With my fingers. I left this inner corner here kind of empty, this one here, like close to the nose. So, and then I just took it and, just put it up into the brow bone a little bit. And then I did the same thing with this eye. And I just took it and, not on the inner corner so much, but just for the rest of the eye. So the inner corner is kind of bare, but it has the Too Faced shadow insurance there, so when you put the color on, it should be fine. So you just blend everything out, and that's going to look a little dark. My e.l.f. Professional Shadow Brush from the NYX palette, the NYX Nude on Nude palette. Take that off. I took, dipped it in the gray shade first, and then I dipped it in the brown, and I tapped it off, and I put that like all over my lip. Put it over your lip. That inner corner bare, and then you can take it up into the crease. Is take the, I like using the e.l.f. angled contour brush. This is the e.l.f. angled contour brush. It's an angle, and I took this brown here from the palette, this shade here, and I took it on the brush like that, tapped it off, and then I put that into my crease to blend that other color down a little bit. Take that, tap it off, do the same thing with this eye, as much as you can. See how it gets over a little bit? I don't like how it comes down like that, but I'm going to fix it later on. Okay, the next shade that I'm taking is going to be this shade right here. Tap it off as my highlight shade. So that goes above that. And then you can get into this inner corner here. And get above that. And just blend it down into the other color. And then blend it a little bit in. And make sure everything is blended the way that you want it. Clean up the edges there, if that's what you want to do. And then, I'm going to put another shade inside. I'm going to take this shade here. That. And I'm going to put it in this inner corner. It's not all dark. And blend it in. But that's the thing about makeup. When you sit there and if you find something that you want to change or something that you want to do, they have palettes with different colors, and you can do that as much as you want. Ha! Okay, and then just blend it over into that darker shade. Yeah, I like that a lot better. That way it's not so dark on the inner corner. But I need to blend it, blend it, blend it. Okay. It don't look so harsh. Put me a little bit more over here. And then blend it. You can always use your fingers. You don't have to use a brush all the time. You can always use your fingers. Fingers still work. I use the MAC Beauty Powder. And the name of it is Pretty Baby. It's a pinky shade. My e.l.f. blush brush. Just dip it in. And then take it lightly here. Take it some more. and come down that way. My eyeliner, I used the Hip Creme eyeliner in Midnight Blue. It looks like that. And what I do is when I use the liner, I take a little bit of it and then I take the cap and I turn it down. Because sometimes when I do one eye totally, the other eye doesn't come out the same, and I would rather make the adjustment on both the tops and then both the bottoms. Put the liner on. Okay, you support your eye, you don't pull it, you just support, and then you put your liner on. Be careful not to stick yourself in the eye. That's always something that you have to worry about. And depending on how much I'm rushing in the morning, that doesn't happen too often. Like I said again, try not to stick yourself in the eye. Glue liner down. What I do is, and the brush that I'm using is just a brush that I got from Michaels. I like the small tip. See, just looks like that. I'm working with lighting, so I'm hoping that everything is coming out fine. If not, when I make the other videos, I'll see and I'll adjust it. Or I have a group of people at work that I get constructive criticism from, and I don't mind listening to the constructive criticism because it just makes it better what it is that you do. So after I take the blue cream liner, I'm going over it with the 24/7 Urban Decay liner pencil in Uzi, and I go over the liner. Lightly, just so that it's not so stark. And the gray goes with the grayish tones. I think that the gray goes with the grayish tones. I just said that. So maybe this lighting is not the best in the world. But it's an angled brush like that. It's the Sonia Kashuk angled brush. And then I just take it and just blend. So all you're doing is just making sure that the liner, the lines are not very harsh when you're doing your eyeliner. Because you always want to blend it, because the first thing that you put down, it may look a little stark. It may look fine to you, but it never hurts to just go over something and blend it a little bit, you know, just to, you know, take the harshness off of it. Now for my lips, I'm going to use the Palladio Aubergine as the liner, and then I'm using the NYX lip liner in Citrine. Oh wait, yeah, here it is. Citrine. That's the other shade that I'm using. But what I like to do is I like to use the Bobbi Brown. I bought some Bobbi Brown concealer, and it's a little bit too light for me. So what I'm doing is I'm using it as a lip base. But I always make sure that I moisturize my lips. You know, I'm constantly wearing gloss and stuff like that. So my lips don't tend to get too dry. It's just that they do get red sometimes. So to neutralize it, I just take a little bit of that and just blend it. Line the bottom, then I'll come in like that. Do a little bit more. So I'll do that with the liner, and then I will take the Citrine. Oh, that was the Aubergine. I'm sorry, that was the Aubergine. So I'll line on the inside here. And it gives you just a rosy glow. What I used on top of the liners was the MAC and the Annual. It's a luster. Put that on top. It's a little bit more of a pink shade. And then to complete the look, I put on my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, and then I use the MAC Zoom Lash for my lashes. So just remember, if you like it, I love it. Have a good day. Bye.